Hello my dear friend, this is Sir Jones and welcome to today's training. In this training, I'm going to show you how you can start to let go of grudges so you can start learning to forgive people who wrong you. So what do you do when you feel hurt? What do you do when you just can't let go of the pain? Well, you have to let go because it's for your own good. You have to let the pain out of you. Yes, I agree, you've been hurt, you've been wrong. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but you have to do. Remember, something not being easy does not mean it is not possible. So, if you find yourself wronged, hurt, no matter how bad it is, you have to let it out. Forgive and let go so you can be free. So how do you go about letting go and forgiving? The first point is this: acknowledge the cause of the grudge. Acknowledge the cause of the grudge. Now, you can only solve a problem when you know the cause of the problem. So, acknowledging the cause of the grudge means try to find out exactly why the person did what he did. Why he or she stepped on your toes, or said what he or she said to you, or did what he did to hurt you. That will give you an understanding. And sometimes you realize that it's just petty after all. It's not something that is really what your mind made it for you to do, process, right? So find the cause of the problem. Why the person hurt you. Sometimes people do stuff and you don't even know they did it to you. But then if you don't go and approach them to find out, or to go nitty gritty, to go into details to find out exactly why people do what they do, you sometimes be angry and hold grudge for people who doesn't even know they've wronged you. So the first thing is to acknowledge the cause of the grudge. The point number two: consider the positive side. Consider the positive side. Look, every incident, every situation, there is a positive side and there is a negative side. It is up to you to look at what is a takeaway, the good that you can get from that incident or situation. What can you take away that will become valuable to you in your future life endeavor? Yes, you are hurt. But what are you learning from the whole scenario? What is the good you can take out? If you're forgiving, could be a good because you learn to forgive and become matured. So would that be the good you want to take out? So consider the positive side. What exactly is in there that you could take and add to your life? If you look at that, then it's become easy to forgive. Yes, you've wronged, someone has wronged you, someone has said something to you. But in that whole scenario, event that led to that and event afterwards, what is there that could be gold to you? Because there was always gold in every situation. So you look at the positive side and pick that and run along with that. And if you see that positive side, that should make you to let go and say, look, it's because of this and this that I found this. And that should give you some joy and some peace of mind to forgive and let go. Point number three: put yourself in that other person's shoes. put yourself in that other person's shoes. Sometimes you are standing in your shoes, you don't know how the other person feels in his shoes. And it's not to say that what a person did is wrong or right or to make it legitimate, but you standing in the person's shoes gives you a better understanding of why he or she did what he or she did, and gives a better approach to dealing with it, right? Should have a better reference, different angle to the whole issue, and that makes you become more relaxed and easy to forgive. Like asking yourself, if I were in her shoes or in his shoes, wouldn't I do the same? That question or that frame of mind place you in a position where you are able to say, you know what? We are all after all human. We all do make mistakes. So I want to get hard on him or her. I'm just going to let go and forgive. So the third thing to do is right. Just try to put yourself in that other person's shoes and see exactly what is there, why, what you would do. And then you see that, look, we are all human, and sometimes we all get emotional and react to things, and then sometimes it is not right at that moment, and people don't mean what they do when things happen to them. So put yourself in the other person's shoes. The fourth thing to do is to share your thoughts with the other person. Share your thoughts. Yes, you are hurt, you are feeling pain in your heart. The other person probably doesn't even know he's done anything wrong to you. Even the person knows. It is better to approach the person. Let the person know exactly how you feel. Communicate your feelings to the person. Don't judge the person, but just go and let the person know that this is how you made me feel. And sharing your thoughts with the person make the person realize his or a mistake. And then the two of you can work something out, and you can easily learn to forgive and let go. So the fourth thing to do is approach the person. If the person is your neighbor or is somebody you live close by, go to the person and make sure go there when you're calm, relaxed, and your mind is at ease. Your emotions are down, and then you're ready to talk without tensions rising, right? So share your thoughts. Approach the person. If it's by phone, pick the phone and call the person and talk over. If you have to ring an appointment, you can meet one-on-one, do that. But sharing your thoughts with the person creates the platform for you to appreciate yourself and your bravery. And it improves and makes you more mature as an individual. So share your thoughts with the person. The final thing to do is to forgive. Forgive and let go. What is there to gain holding on to a grudge? Nothing. You rather have a lot to lose. Your peace of mind is at stake. You're going to worry, stressing yourself, overthinking over issues, sending out negative energy, and your life becomes one of chaos and disorder. Look, forgiveness is more beneficial to you, the individual, than a person who has hurt you. So anytime you have to forgive, it means you love yourself more. And nobody's worth the pain you put yourself through for their sake. If you care about you and you love yourself more and you love your peace of mind, and you are eager to take your life to the next level, to become the best version of yourself, you don't allow people's wrongdoings against you to determine or control, to find a place in your life or in your heart. Free that heart so that you can let in the goodness of life. So you can let in things that will make you more happier, make you live healthier, laugh more, feel engaged with the world. So you can give yourself to humanity and serve humanity well. So forgiveness is good for you. I agree. It takes a lot of courage and bravery. Like I said, it's an act of bravery to say, I have forgiven you. It takes courage. Nelson Mandela did that. To say he has forgiven for all the wrongs and years in prison. But when he did that, we all saw what became of him. So just imagine yourself forgiving somebody and freeing yourself. The peace of mind that you get. The person you become, knowing that you can let go. Alright, so this training is to give you 5 tips on how you can let go of grudges and start forgiving other people. Because you must learn to forgive if you are to become the true winner you were created to be. If you're going to take your dreams to the next level, you must learn to forgive. Because dream building is a positive adventure. But you can't pursue a positive adventure in a negative environment. And you being negative, holding on to grudges, being bitter, is you the person being negative, and nothing good will ever come out of a negative environment. You need that positive state of mind, of personality within yourself and your heart to nurture your dreams. That is why you have to let go. It's hard to forget, but start by letting go. Forgive and let go. Say, I forgive you for my sake. I love me so much that I'm not ready to allow what you did to me to dwell in me and make me more cancerous. I want to live longer. I love myself more, so I forgive you. And that will make you one of the most happiest person on earth. I'm not saying it's easy, but you keep trying it every day, and one day it's something you can do on a click. Yeah, some hurts are so bad and serious that the only thing that comes to your mind is vengeance. But my father taught me one thing, and I want to share that with you. He said, when somebody wrongs you, and slightly, count 1 to 200 before you react. But if it's that serious and very, very serious, count 1 to 1,000 before you react. What it means is that you counting from 1 to 200 or 1 to 1,000, you are allowing yourself to realize that any foolish acts could go against you, and the best decision is to forgive and let go. Yes, approach the person, as I said, and share your thoughts. Put yourself in the person's shoes. You can do any of these 5 things just to get yourself in the right frame of mind. But at the end of the day, you should let go and free yourself. So, I hope you love this training. I hope it serves you. If you find this training valuable, useful, you find some gold in it, please share with somebody. And more importantly, apply these principles to your heart. Become a forgiving person. Free your heart from pain and grudges and live fully. Remember, you are born to win, but you cannot become that true winner when you allow your heart to be filled with grudges and hurt. Free yourself today so that you can keep living and winning life. Remember, you are choosing for greatness. You are truly born to win. Stay motivated. Stay blessed.